Hello, my name is Hafiz. I'm the Business Development Director of the private office of Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Qasimi. I'm also Business Development Director for SmartWings Marketing Management, and I'm a co founder and CEO of Rama Vision Portal. What I want to speak today about is if you are a business owner or an agency owner, or if you are the business development executive or business development manager, sales agent, just or a marketer, or just a normal person who's looking to expand their network and harness the goodness of this platform, LinkedIn, and you still find it difficult to do it and expand, then I'm telling you this video going to give you at least a hint of how to solve it. Notice here that I'm not a golden member like or VIP member, I'm not using even Sales Navigator, and um, I would say I'm not doing any add. I'm not adding anything to my even my LinkedIn profile is yes, it's all a star, but it's nothing that super duper kind of LinkedIn profile that you find gurus talking about. Yeah, I'm not saying that it will not help to increase. It's just that I always think of ways I can do more with less. So and here is the thing. If you are doing all the networking and going every day to find new connections or scroll through your feeds and find networks that or profiles that you go through, and then you decide whether to add or not, and then wait for them to accept or not, and it takes you a lot of time to find that, um, the manual way, it might work, but I know for a fact that the automated way, it works 10 to 100 times. It depends on how much you utilize it. And I'm going to show you this tool that I personally use. Let's go. Before I go even deeper into it, is I'm going to show you some stats about it. So I this tool I've been using for about a month. And before that, I used to use different tools, but I'm going to show you this tool. So started almost a month ago, and then where I really started doing the work is from maybe the third or the fourth, and then you can see through the days and the progression. These days, actually, they had some problem with the software, so they fixed it, and then it's running again. And you don't have to have a huge following. So even if you are just starting today, you still can harness the goodness. And I'm going to show you with examples how you can do that. Also, another facts or another stats to this, you can see here my social selling index, which is one of the major metrics to note when you are doing social marketing, especially LinkedIn, is how much is your score. So you see my score here is 62. It used to be better before because I had less network and I was more engaged. So, but when I started this, it was actually 51, and then it became, I will show you here some stats from older dates. Let's say it became 61, and then this week it's updated weekly. So in this week it became 62. And when I started this was my connection numbers like 1 month ago. And again, I'm doing this hands free. Now my connection is around 6,000 or 5,900. So 400 on autopilot. And I promise you, I'm not even doing manual connection. So you can see here is from the inbox, you can see from notifications and so on. So I just don't want to show more of a private information, but here you can. This is the whole idea. Automated tool that does the connection, does the endorsement, the messaging on your behalf, while your focus should be if you are, let's say, a business owner and an agency, your focus should not be or getting leads. Your focus actually should be enhancing the product quality, the innovation in products, customer service, or superior customer experience, not lead generation or networks expanding, and it's all in autopilot. And actually, if you can do more of automation to that. So for example, what I've done here is I've done messaging. So I've done certain messaging, and this messaging is all going on autopilot. Like, I don't even look at it. And then I have my scheduling app or my calendar app, and it's fully booked for the next 2 weeks. And that although trying to keep less slots on that time on my schedule, so it is still booked, and it's on autopilot, like hands-free. All my focus during the day is enhancing my products, enhancing my services, overseeing my performances, and that's it. I'm not focusing anymore on checking the accounts, checking the profiles, what works, what doesn't work, and so on. So let's assume that you just starting this, you don't have any connection, you don't have any network, and you just want to start today. That's not a problem at all. The tool name is Expandy, and they have different plans, and then you can check it. I don't have an affiliation program with them, so I'm not benefiting anything. It's just something that I found beneficial, and I wanted to share with everyone maybe struggling with leads and so on, or just looking to expand your network. So as simple as this, you go to search, you create a new search. They have actually designed campaigns, so I will do a new search here, and then there is so many type of search. I'm not going to explain each one of them. You can go and do that from the academy. They have an academy part here where you can see, where you can learn how to do all the features. So I'm going to do this. So I'm going to my LinkedIn profile. I'm going to do a search. So and this works for any industry. Any industry. It doesn't matter what business you are doing, what services you are doing, what type of profile of people that you want to attract. So let's see here. I want to work on roofers. Roofers. I will just say people because I'm looking for people. Then I'll here do people. What I'm going to do is just copy this, go to the tool, paste it. Firstly, I have to give it a name, so I'm going to call it roofers testing. And then here I'm going to paste the link. I'm going to do the search. What happens is the software is going to retrieve all the results. You can see here, because I'm not having the premium, it's not showing me the rest, but the software is smarter, so it will pull all the search results. I'm also going to show you here, like, how hands-free this is happening. You can see from the time, it's just on autopilot, and some people even replying, and then those people, for example, who replied, you can always build a sequence, and then they will have the follow-up request. So all on autopilot, all on autopilot. I'm not doing anything, anything. You might say that it's automated, there is no personalized, there is no human touch to it, but it all depends on your goal. So if my goal is to get as much people contacted, and then to get as much people replying to it, and then get them to on call schedule, right? And to be honest and to be frank as well, most of us, even when you receive an humanized or personalized message, most of us, 95% of the time, you just reply by one of these auto-generated responses, right? And why they are auto-generated, why LinkedIn they started suggesting this, because they studied the feedbacks. They took the feedback from the data that they have, and they saw how people are replying. So that's why it's auto-generated. And the automation process of it's there is everywhere, now let's get back and check. See, it's retrieving all the contacts. So what happens here after you get this? I'm going to give you here, let's go for this one because it's already done. So after this is done, after the contacts are retrieved, there is, I'll show you from the setting. Not here. Yeah, go from the campaigns, because what I've done, so what you do is, see, and even I'm not doing a lot of campaigns. I used to have 6, but I stopped all of them. Now I'm doing only 3. So you can go here from the campaigns and you can see how awesome is this software, because it automates everything. See, there is steps. This is the message that everyone gets from this specific search. That I know for a fact they are into M&A and private equity industry professionals, and then I want them. So this is the message, and then the follow-up message. This is here. I bring another campaign. You can add it. Then this is the limits every single day. 100, 100, 100, 100. And states, this is give you the stats of all the campaign, and it's just on autopilot. On autopilot. So if you want to have a new campaign, I'm going to give an example to show you just. So there is type of campaigns. You can do a messenger, you can go connector, campaign builder, open mail, group campaign, event participant, CSV, and so on. So let's say that you are doing a connector, which is to extend your list of contacts and introduce new people. So what I'm going to do, create a campaign. I'm just going to, for the name, for the sake of this video, roofers testing. I'm going to do next. I'm going to create without template. So when I do without a template, what's happening here, they are going to tell me to show me the steps. Actually, this is not the one I'm looking for, so I'm going to create a new one because I wanted to show you. Okay, I wanted to show you how to do. Let's do something like campaign builder, campaign builder, and then we name it roofers testing 1, and next, create campaign without template. Let's see how it goes. Yeah. So for here, for example, because you're building and expanding, so you start, and then you can put conditions, actions, and conditions. So start, and then you will say, let's say, like a post. So here, and then here you can set the time, last engagement, when they want them to like the post, and minimal numbers of likes, contain value. You can here create the. I'm not also going to go through all of the educational part of it. I'm just going to show you, and then if connected, here it's not this custom. So if connected, go here. If it's someone who's connected, then let's say you're going to give them a skill endorsement. And then if not connected, you're going to send them connection request. As simple as that. And then this goes on autopilot, guys, on autopilot. And look, here you can set the time. Say time delay, you want the same day, after 5 days, after 3 days, up to you. Connection request. Also, if you want to add a message, you can add it. And then also you can put after 1 day, 3 days, 5 days, doesn't matter. Here also you can do this, let's say if you want to highlight them on, I don't know, roofing. I don't know. So it's just that. And then you go for the next. Here you saved it. You go to setting, and again, look, This you can do 100. And don't tell me the LinkedIn has limit and so on, because it doesn't. And then you just apply here and then make status of this campaign live, and voila, it's working. You just have to add people to this one. So people can be done from the search, can be, so you can add it from search actually. So you go for searching, which search that we have done for roofers testing, right? And then what we'll do is all these people, you're gonna tuck, 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 and then what we're gonna do, filter on campaign. They are not in any campaign, so we don't want people on campaign, of course. And then we do action, which is add them, assign them to campaign that we just created. I'm going to move this here. Campaign with testing one, builder. Then what we do is add filter contact the campaign, and voila, supposedly done. Right. I will try to do it in the other one also. Connector, connecting, custom connector, and then supposedly done. And that's it, they are done. These gonna be added to the campaign, and then is on autopilot. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions about this, I'm here. I just showed you, this is the copies that I'm writing. I'm going to leave a form like this. If you want, if you have any questions, I will leave this form in the description of this video. And I'm going to do a video with the Arabic language. So if you missed this one, you can catch it, or you can understand it more with the Arabic one, Arabic version. And if you want us, or if you want to hear more of tactics and techniques, actually, you see, there is so more to it. Actually, creating and finding leads should not be a problem for a business owner or an agency owner or any salesperson in the 21st century. I absolutely don't get it when someone tell me I'm out of leads. And to be also honest in this one, if you don't have your sales people ready to get to hop on a call and close the sale for you, you're going to waste your time, you're going to waste your money, you're going to waste your energy. If you don't have a clear boarding process, or clear sales process, or clear sales funnel, and to for your clients, clear user journey, it will not, that means your sales cannot also close as efficient as possible. So it's not only the tools, you can put all the tools together, but if you don't have processes in place, you don't have a structure and workflow in place, any tools that you will use, it will be just a waste. So yeah, have a structured, ready to hunt salespeople, and leads gonna flow till you say enough. Sometimes, now I'm taking it very gentle, I would say. I'm not doing crazy outreach, because if I'm doing that, and again, with this, you can do in any profile you want. It's not necessarily a single profile, you can do with multiple profiles. So if you want to really go crazy with it, you can go. But it depends all on your metrics, it depends on your desired outcomes. But generating leads overall should not be a problem to you. And if you want any help, any tips with that, feel free to fill that form that I just showed you, and leave a comment on the channel that you saw this video at, and we'll get back to you. Wishing you all the best.